in hindsight, he actually discovered the fighting game cross Smash YouTube bucket. So yeah, let's see.
Gotta be honest. I've seen a lot
I
of
can turn this
discourse on the internet over a long period of time. Smashers this, Smashers that.
Sound good, right? I love discourse. This is from
Smash
stream.
is a real FGC.
I love discourse.
Smash isn't a fighting game. Why do we care about the FGC? Smash is huge. This is the video that you should be watching because I know all of the reasons for why the FGC hates Smash. So Evo 2019 is when this all happened.
Oh, by the way, this is a lane. Some people make PowerPoint presentations. I don't, but I mean he's doing it from a stream, right? So that's
Keep in mind this all happened in one day. So let's set the stage in case you guys don't know. The FGC is the fighting game community, and their Super Bowl, the biggest fighting game tournament of the year, is a little event we like to call Evo. Evo in Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas, Nevada.
That's kind of backed.
Is the biggest tournament of the year. And the first reason that the
we're gonna corner Coney, right? We're gonna corner him. He can't escape. Between Hunter x Hunter and Avatar and 2XKO, anime is coming. You can't escape. I already see these Smash commentators all being like, "Oh, I love Tekken. I always love Tekken." You talked all that shit about Kazuya, and they're like, "Oh, I love Tekken. I'm trying to do commentary on Tekken." I see what you guys are doing. By the way, I'm not hating. I respect game. You know, everyone says Ultimate is boring. But hey, I saw this shit about Kazuya. I see what you say about Kazuya. So if he doesn't like anime is coming for him.
FGC hates Smash. Smash players don't know shit.
A Smash friend of mine told me that Kazuya is Gold Lewis, and I immediately understood. Because every clip they show me of Kazuya is hype, but I don't main the game. I bet if I made the game, I would either play him or hate him. It's Kazuya Mishima though. You know who I would main in Ultimate, right? I've said it multiple times. I play Homura Hikari and Min and like Byleth or some shit. I don't know. I'm on a huge mission. I'm trying to win, bro. Win with shit people hate.
Chris Seg. He calls me up on my phone. Here I am. He says, "Cody, I really need you to come to Evo 2019.
Is that what he sounds like?
I said, "Of course you do. You need Smash there. I want you to commentate Smash Top 8, but I also want you to announce Dragon Ball FighterZ Top 8 and Unist Top 8 while you're..."
Can't escape from Crossing Fate, baby. Woo!
Sure? I don't know anything about those games.
Goku's in one of them.
Yeah, I want you to do it, because you've done this stuff before. Also, I'm gonna need you to be on the jump off. Essentially what the jump off is it's a beginning stream for Evo where they have all the different
They don't do this anymore, by the way.
streams
It was a good idea,
mixed
though.
into one. And they have 4 people standing at a desk and talking about whatever game is up. And the idea is if you're watching Evo for 1 game or 2 games, you can see the whole breadth. You can see all the games in front of you and maybe get interested in some more. And here I am on the jump off.
Oh, wow, that's an interesting jersey you have there, friend.
Looking young and chipper and bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, ready to go.
I'm always saying the Mandalay, by the way. I'm always saying
Oh.
Come on, bro.
And with me are
It doesn't look
3
sick, the looks
pillars of the fighting game community.
Hellbach
There's
is a
Ryan
big
Hunter.
dude. Ryan Hunter, my goat. I knew it,
Hellbach.
dude. Okay, I knew it. I know who the new Guilty Gear DLC is.
It's,
I don't know who
and
this is,
in
though.
a hosting role,
Obama?
Giuna,
Oh, my goat. Oh, shit. No beard, Giuna. Oh,
also
shit.
known as the Anime Illuminati, right? So this guy knows his shit. He's on top.
Oh, my God. He said the anime Illuminati. Bro.
These 3 are
Anime
legends in the scene, right? I am a
That was Ryan Hunter, by the way.
smasher who clearly did not get the dress code memo. But this is strike 1. I've already made a
is fine.
terrible mistake.
As a YouTuber, remember, I remember, I'm just a blogger. That's what they said. That's what they said. I'm just a blogger, right? So as a blogger, honestly, you're fine. Then there's no dress code for Evo. And I'm kind of glad we moved on from that, like, there was, like, a period where everyone was kind of, like, I don't know, some 1930s, like, button-down vest, slick-back hair shit. I was like, man, what's happening, bro? Is there a dress code or something? Now it's better.
But whatever,
That's
you
it.
know, it's okay. I'm on the desk now. We're gonna,
He's fine,
we're
he's
gonna
fine.
talk
Honestly,
about the
he's fine.
games. So anyway, we start getting into the analysis. And a game comes up, and it's not Smash Brothers, but it's Street Fighter V.
Okay.
There's no Ken or Ryu, so I'm already kind of fucked. And they're going around the desk, right? Everybody's talking. Giuna is talking about 56K versus Gino DeCampo, how much this means, Ryan Hunter interjects with his history of matchup knowledge, talking about how Karen is a very dominant character in this meta right now. She's very strong.
I have no idea how much about SF5 Ryan Hunter knows. I'll keep it real. I have no idea.
Technical. A lot of players have seen great success with her. Hell Pockets jumps in, talking about how Ibuki is a bit of a more difficult pick. But at low level, she can really stomp people and really keep them out. And then the flow of conversation naturally goes to me. And,
just make a joke about white women. Oh, no, you can't do that, Evo. What do you do? I would just ask a question. That's always what I do when people got me talking about a game I don't know anything about. I just ask questions. I was just like, I have no idea what's going on. So, please.
Ibuki has needles.
Like Sheik.
And, she's gonna throw them. She wants to keep Karen out. Giuna is like, yeah. Okay.
My goat.
Sure. It had nothing to do with Sheik. I just saw the projectiles and I played some Third Strike and I was like, oh, okay. She has needles and projectiles. Giuna, as gracious of a host as ever, tries his best to pivot the conversation back to the actual game. Giuna is doing the best he can. Next up is another game.
By the way, this is a hard gig. This is a hard gig. Being commentary and hosting is a really hard gig. There's a reason why they give the jobs to the same people over and over, because you gotta vet people and stuff. Like, oh man, I would not. Like, there was a thing of people being like, tournament players being like, if I had to pick between restreaming and going to the tournament, I pick restream. If I had to pick between restreaming and commentary, I pick restream, bro.
Uh-oh.
Easy.
Not only is this not 2D, it's an arena game you can ring out. I've played Soul Calibur once ever in college. I won a tournament with me and my friends, and I played a guy named Raphael, I think, and he just says, time to perish. And I mashed that button, and I beat all my friends for $50.
We were sweating in Soul Calibur too. We had like a month or 2 month period where like we just became hyper sweaty about Soul Calibur 2. I think that happens to so many people in college though. They try to win a tournament. My friend beat me, actually. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, my friend beat me in like the clutch. And I was like, pain. And I was like, up. Then we were like, oh, I guess that's it for this arc. And I'm like, yeah, it's time to find a new BS game to match.
So again, we start off this conversation with Giuna, who admittedly, at the time, I think he didn't know much about, Soul Calibur.
I don't think he knows much about Soul Calibur now.
He deferred to some of the other people on the table. So he starts talking a little bit, setting up for Hell Pockets interjects, talking about how these two match up and what that means. Ryan Hunter interjects with a little bit of his own experience in Soul Calibur. And again, I think you could tell the sort of rhythm to this. I feel the tension of having to add something too. So I open my mouth and I'm like, that lady's naked. Yeah. Yeah, that's a naked lady, Coney. She does have clothes, but she is mostly naked. So after this spot-on analysis, I'm in shambles. I want to fly home. I don't even want to stay in.
He's so out of his element too. I don't really know Smash commentators like that, but like, oh my god, dude. Because you got Ryan. First of all, you got Ryan Hunter, my goat, super analytical. Giuna Mix and Hell Pockets, I would say, is kind of like hype man for most games. Like I feel like almost every clip I've seen of Hell Pockets commentary, like in a real format, it's just him screaming at the right time, but like. I don't know where you mean, especially if you don't know the games.
I'm about to do top 8 of the game closing Evo, and I don't know shit about these two. It can't get any worse, right? How much worse could this get? Much worse. Not only is it
they have
an
for
anime
BB tag?
fighter, it's a tag game, and immediately Giuna's ready to, oh, this is my shit, anime fighting game. This is what I love. He lives in Japan, He's talking at length.
I didn't know that. I didn't know. That's an interesting fact.
About this game, okay? How much?
Why did he decide to go comment? So basically, what happened is they asked him to do Smash, and he said yes. And then they were like, "What if you also did A, B, C too?" And he was like, fine," because they just asked him to do a bunch of shit. And like, I don't know about him, but for me, when people ask me to do shit, I don't think this is real life. So I usually try to do the shit that he asked me to do and do it fast and do extra shit. So maybe that's why. I don't know. He should have done the Sage Gem thing and said no. I mean, again, like I don't blame him. I think I probably would have said yeah. I mean, the equivalent would be me like doing Dragon Ball at a Smash tournament, and then they're like, oh, why don't you do commentary for 64 or something? Why don't you do hosting for 60? Because I know I can definitely get past Melee. Ultimate would be harder because I didn't play as much as Melee. But like 64, I don't know shit about 64. What the hell? It's like simultaneously easy and not easy. It's definitely not easy. It is a skill you have to learn, but you have to like want that role. I don't really want that role. I think purely from a let's be a little boring, but let's from like a career perspective. Being a commentator is good in that you can get clout quickly without having to be good at the video game. The downside is though you got to do a bunch of bullshit that players don't have to do. You got to do a lot of bullshit. You got to do a lot of annoying things like waking up super early and doing all the blocks that people don't watch. You got to do blocks for multiple games. You might have to learn stuff about games you don't give a fuck about. You know, you might have to do other stuff like hosting and stuff. When you're like the stuff you need to do, especially like there are examples of people being in relatively safe games. Like Smash, right? Like how all the Smash people are trying to move to fighting games with like use Tekken as a line to go into fighting games with 2XKO, right? So like as a player, you don't really have to do any of that. Like you if you don't play a couple of games, you do have to move games, but it's not that often, and you would do it anyway. And there's no politics behind it. Like for example, let's say I thought Strive was trash and that Tekken 8 is the best game of all time. I could just be like, hey guys, Strive is trash. That game has gold lures. I'm gonna play Tekken. There you go, and that's it. That's it, and I just move on. Where like to move your way through commentary, I feel like there's just way more walls. As a player, your main struggle is actually, well, it's if you make the decision to try to be a full-time gamer, is how do you actually do it. But as far as your existence of playing a game, it's pretty easy. Especially if you like the game. Some people don't like the games they play, so like pain. But like if you like the game too, like booting up Strive is easy as fuck for me. Not sure if that's a joke. No, I don't think Strive's trash. I don't think Strive's trash. I like Strive overall. As opposed to going through the commentary circuit, it's just like you just got so many walls in your way between like you gotta submit reels, you gotta network, you gotta go to West Coast, you gotta do all this shit. Where like as a player, especially if you live in the US or something, no, I'm not trying to like. It would be easier for me now only because I'm a known figure in this community. But like I'm not like nah. I'd rather do YouTube, bro. How about that? YouTube is commentary. There you go. YouTube is commentary. There you go. I could just post on YouTube. How stupid Gold Lewis is, and that video gets 40K. I get to fucking meme. You know, I don't have to ask anyone to upload that. I could just do it. You know what I'm saying? That's what YouTube.
At this point, I gave up at this point, okay? Samurai Showdown came up. A few other games came up. I just did my best. Giuda carried me all the way through.
I
did the best that I could, okay? But again, it's very clear.
There are a lot less. Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's a reason why you see the same people over and over. Where players, it applies by game, but then also you got to think, what do you mean by successful player? Because most people just say results, but there are other people who be like, oh, like, are they full time? Like, are they people who are just like they just play fighting games full time? Because that group is really small, really, really, really small compared to people. Because there are people who have results in every game, so just naturally there are going to be more people who have good results than there are people who are living off fighting games. Or I should say. I don't even think saying living off fighting games is correct. I should say like they're just like full-time gaming.
Smashers don't know shit about other fighting games.
True.
As a rule, we just don't. I'm the ambassador on here, you know? Think of this like United Nations, and I have the Smash thing on my desk, and I just fuck things up for our entire nation. And it's not helped by this next fact, and I swear to God this is true. Remember how I said that I came a little overdressed? After the first commercial break, I get flagged over by some people on the production team. They're like, Cody, you gotta change. They're like, yeah, you're wearing a sponsor jersey Evo sponsors, like, we can't have Panda sponsors on the screen. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. I thought it'd be fine because players have it, but I totally get it. I have to change. But the problem is, I don't have another shirt. The walk
far.
back
The
and
walk is
forth
far.
from my hotel room back to here would literally
20
take
minutes.
half an hour.
Yeah.
Mandalay Bay is huge.
Huge.
What do? They give me
An Evo shirt?
this hoodie. This is for the production team. I'm humiliated. Look at them laughing at me. I've already been subjected to harassment on the live stream. Now Jayuna, Hell Pockets, and Ryan Hunter are having a grand old time just giggling in my face. The next story is about how Smash players are weird.
Is this about him
This
again,
is the
though?
second reason why the FGC doesn't like
Because, by the way, first reason, you're good, bro. You're good, bro. That I wasn't there. I wasn't there. Who gives a fuck?
Smash.
There's people, bro. In Street Fighter, dude, last week they were like Street Fighter players are the best fighting game, but that was last week. That was literally a week ago. It's not just Smash. It's not just Smash. We have this internally too. The people only pay attention to one game type thing.
This one's a little bit shorter, but I swear to God it is absolutely true.
I think he gets a
I
pass.
finished Jump Off, and my next duty is to announce
haha.
Dragon Ball Fighters.
Like the start of it, right?
What I have to do is essentially introduce it to the crowd. You know, this is Dragon Ball Fighters Top 8 at EVO 2019. Very excited to do it. Now, you may not know this about me, dear viewer, but when I think, I pace. I walk back and forth. And I'm thinking in my head
I'm learning tech.
all the things that I want to say. A member of production notices me and comes over. Hey man, are you okay? Yeah, what's up? What's wrong?
This is actually so much better than PNG tubing. You know, like what some people do, where like, you know, like some people have like their channel's faceless, right? But they have like a image for them, so they put the emotions in their PNG tuber thing. This is actually a lot better. I actually like this a lot.
I don't know, you just seem kind of nervous. Are you nervous or something? Nah, man, I'm fine. I'm just, I'm thinking. And when I think, I sort of pace around. I'm thinking about all the things I want to say, you know. Are you sure you're not nervous at all? Because you seem really nervous to me. Somebody else could do this if you want somebody else to do it.
Bro, this fucking reminds me. Okay. One thing that used to really bother me is when people walk up and they're like, yo, are you gonna win? And I'm like, I used to be like, what do you mean? And he's like, are you gonna win against like this guy, or are you gonna win like a tournament? I'm like, dude, I don't know. It didn't happen yet. They're like, yeah, but like, you don't just got this? I'm like, bro, have you ever played a tournament match in your life? And some of them say yes, some of them, I don't do this anymore, but some of them would say yes, right? And I'm like, and you walked in and you were just like, I'm gonna beat this dude's ass. And they're like, yeah. And they're like, even some dude who like 3-0s you. They're like, yeah, the whole time. I'm like, the whole time? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, it's bullshit, bro. I don't believe that. I have been on the receiving end and delivered enough 3-0s to know that mental is not super stable from everybody. They're not thinking when they lost 5 rounds straight in first to 3. They're not thinking they're beating that dude's ass in round 6. No, no, I promise you, no. So now, because one thing. Maybe you can call this being soft, but one thing I used to kind of temper myself in tournaments was to be like, oh, no expectations. No expectations. So I still kind of carry that now, where even though like I'm like, I'm pretty sure I can do it, I'm still like, anything can happen. So but mostly so that like I don't fucking want to cry when I lose. So I was so bad at losing. Dude, learning to lose as an adult, even like it like as like an 18-year-old and you're losing in things for the first time because you never had the opportunity to lose, shit kind of sucks.
It's now my turn, right? The camera's on me. I'm ready to go. I have the mic. I'm standing up here. I'm ready to announce, ladies and gentlemen, live from the Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas, Nevada, it's time for your EVO 2019 Dragon Ball Fighters Top 8.
Now say that in Japanese.
Nailed it. Perfect. Literally spot on. Got nothing wrong. Okay? Right after doing it, immediately after, somebody walks up to me. I don't know who this is. This is just a random guy. Coney, great job, but it's actually Fighter Z.
No, no, it's not. No, no. Oh no, he got memed. He got memed.
I got everything else right.
No, you got memed. You got memed. Fuck.
Come on.
You got memed. No one, bro. No, who says Fighter Z? The only people who say Fighter Z, they're not serious. Trust me. Trust me. It's not serious. It's not serious.
What do you mean?
You nailed
It's
it.
Fighter Z.
You nailed it. Best performance of the day.
Son of a bitch. Okay.
No.
Thank you for telling me.
No, you got actually by rando, bro. No.
Stray Gamer. The rest of the event goes off, okay? And we do the whole top 8. The whole top 8 finishes. It's all the usual suspects: Sonic Fox, Goichi, blah blah blah. And I get ready to do the.
You hear that though? You hear that though? That's the goal. The goal, one of the hardest things to do as a player is get past blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the biggest challenges of fighting games is getting past blah blah blah.
Knock it out, and I say, everybody, give it up one more time for your EVO 2019 Dragon Ball Fighter Z Top 8. What
Crowd flames him.
happens after that? Another fucking guy comes up to me. Hey, great job, but it's actually fighters.
Oh, I would lose my mind.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
Oh my god, dude.
No way.
Oh my god. I'm actually surprised he doesn't fucking hate fighting games after this. To be honest.
Are you... I looked it up. That guy was right.
Yes.
Unless he edited it. I don't know if he edited the wiki or what, but if he did, the first guy didn't...
I'm taking production notes, by the way. I'm taking production notes, I'm saying.
So the second guy was right. I'm gonna blame this on Bandai Namco. I don't know why they did that. That was foolish.
Always good to blame stuff on the publishers, bro. I agree.
Also, there's something that I didn't tell you guys. Do you guys remember this production guy? This production guy, I think I know who he is, but I couldn't tell off the top of my head. This isn't just a production guy. This is Majin Obama.
Obama, my
I got
goat.
trolled by Majin Obama.
Yes.
I got tricked by Majin fucking Obama
My
asking
goat.
me if I was nervous over and over. And now I'm like, oh, son of a bitch.
Oh, shit. This is good. This is a good story. This is a good fucking story. You'll realize, I don't know why shit. Oh, there it is. Thank you. You know how Obama has the his stories animated? I should do my stories like this, actually. This is inspirational content.
He set me up. That fucking guy set me up. I can't believe he did that to me. And if I knew at the time, I would have laughed about it, but I was like, why is this production guy giving me such a hard time? What the fuck? Majin Obama. That's my president. That's the second reason.
Still
and
fine,
the
though.
Third and
You still
final
clear.
reason that the FGC hates Smash is that Smashers are fucking stupid. I want you to keep in mind that all of this happened in one day. Those two things already happened. This is the same day. I'm getting looks from everybody in the backstage. They're like, that fucking guy, that guy doesn't know what he's doing. So the last deed I have to do this day, okay? I have to announce Eunice Top 8. Now, if you don't know what Eunice is, it's this. Under Night in Birth EXE Late CLR. Last night at the dawn, a young man shows up. Hellfire burns down the surroundings. The ice coffin quickly I'm not reading all that. This is a very long game name. I go backstage to figure things out. And I see a familiar face back here.
Obama?
Why, who's working production on a laptop, but everybody's favorite stream gremlin? Hanzo Gonzo!
Oh, my goat.
It's Hanzo Gonzo here! Hanzo's awesome. He's very, he gets stuff done very quickly. He's very reliable. Hanzo's great, okay? And, I go backstage, and I'm like, wait. These are pretty much all Japanese players. This is what the bracket looks like if you look it up right now. If you go on Google.com and searched, EVO 2019 Eunice Top 8, this is what you'll see. Clear Lamp, Oshuhito, Hishigata, all
you got this.
In English, right?
You got
That's not what I saw.
Oh.
I opened up the bracket on Smash GG and I saw this. Uh-oh. Okay, I think that's Oshuhito. I think that's Rakir. What is that? How do I say that? Oh, no. I don't want to be wrong again. So I go up
Could
to
I beat
Hanzo.
them in
I'm
Uni?
like,
Fuck no.
brother, I'm in a lot of trouble. Hanzo, could you please help me?
I'm in a lot of
Hanzo is
trouble.
like, yeah, sure. Here's what we'll do. There's a woman here that can help us. And essentially what she can do is translate the Japanese names into phonetic English. So we're going to write them down. I get her to tell me how to say it phonetically. I write it down. Perfect. Excellent. And I keep this bracket, which I'm starting to, fill up over time.
Okay.
I keep it on me at all times, okay? Because Lord knows I can't lose this thing. So anywhere
Uni
I
must
go,
be, bro.
the bracket.
Getting put on a side, because Uni, especially at that time, is like a side game. So, getting put on a side game that you know nothing about. Strive is like borderline. I think smaller. Ooh. Saying smaller than Strive is tough. Announcer minefield facts.
But eventually,
Uni is
nature
tough,
calls. We're in top 3.
You lose it.
I need a break. I set the bracket down on this box.
I knew it.
I pee. I wash my hands. Oh, shit. And I come back. And I go back to my bracket, only to find... Uh-oh! It's gone! Where did my bracket go? Oh, no! That was the only thing standing between me and total humiliation. I have no idea where this paper is. Maybe it's back in the bathroom. I go back. Nope. Not in the stall. Not on the thing.
What if
I start
Hanzo or
searching
Obama took it?
the main Evo hall. Oh, God.
No way.
Where could my paper be? I can't ask anybody because nobody knows what the fuck I'm talking about. I start looking around Mandalay Bay itself. Eventually, I am beset by sadness, right? I'm beside myself. I come backstage, and I am just absolutely humiliated.
And
I don't know what I'm going to do. I walk
Moist.
back here, and hat in hand, I know that I'm going to have to talk to Gonzo again. I know we're going to have to talk.
Got a lot of
and I'm gonna
steps,
have to
too.
be like, listen, man, can I get another list? I don't know how to say any of these names. I'm totally screwed. And I don't want to bug Hanzo because he's busy, so I go back up to the woman. And I'm like, hey, do you know where the piece of paper went? I know I had it and I was carrying it everywhere. I don't know where it went. Can you please help me with another one? She's like, oh,
You mean this?
it's over there. What? Yeah, I moved it when the bracket started filling up. I just put it on the table. All right.
Someone always touching my shit, bro.
I had looked everywhere for this fucking piece of paper. And it was sitting right there the whole time. And you know what? I get it. I'm glad that she took it, and I'm glad that she filled it out. You know? Thank God it was there, and thank God it was filled out. I get the bracket. I go out in front of the Eunice top 8, and I announce every single competitor with perfect precision. Excellent diction. I think everybody, I think literally everybody in the crowd was like, that motherfucker lost his paper. This smasher, this dumb piece of shit is just walking around with no idea where he put the most vital instrument to his success. And you know what? That's really the end of things. That's really it. I got through the rest of the day. I got to close out EVO 2019, got to wrap it up, finish Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. It was great. But it did remind me exactly how much we do not belong at EVO. I think it's pretty clear based on my experience that Smashers probably don't belong at EVO. And I'm going to take a lot of responsibility on this. I think I screwed things up for a lot of people.
Nah.
And I think...
Nah. Great title, though. Not the type of video I was expecting at all, by the way. Not what I was expecting at all. I thought it was going to be a PowerPoint presentation of, like, why... Because, for example, I could talk about actual tournament stuff. That would be pretty easy video. That is like memey, but also like mildly true, but also it doesn't really matter. Because most of the stuff is either not happening anymore or it's not anybody's fault, you know. Because the main actual ones are holding up other brackets. That's a big one. There was a period where I was like, dude, why Okay, this period has maybe passed, but I remember when tournaments were starting to be held again. I used to be like, why is the Smash Room like ground zero for fucking Ligma? Where like no fighting game player would have it, right? So everyone would be like, oh, make sure you test after the tournament, right? So all the fighting game players clear, and then on the Smash side, I would hear shit like, oh, this guy came on purpose to spread it. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? That was a huge thing for like 6 months, I feel like. And one time, the reason why I got it was because I hung out with old Smash friends I hadn't seen for a while, so they got it from somebody else. And then all the fighting game people I hung out with didn't get it because that's why it was so easy to contact trace. I was like, okay, all my fighting game friends didn't get it. All my Smash friends I hung out with got it. So I had to have gotten it from some Smash motherfuckers somehow. I'm not saying fighting game players are pure too. We have our own shit, stupid shit that we be doing at tournaments. But the thing is, if I do like stupid shit that happens at Smash tournament video, I have to do the fighting game one really, really quick. I always have to be like, I'm gonna do the other one. Don't worry. I'm not just shitting on Smash, you know.